From the grand lobby of Saginaw's former post office, where history was once stamped, sorted, and sent on its way, comes a show about the people who keep the Castle Museum running like a well-oiled machine. Welcome to Postscript, the podcast that delivers the stories behind the exhibits, the laughter behind the scenes, and the passionate folks who keep this historic landmark buzzing. Today on Postscript, we're talking to Castle custodian Deana Coleman, the lady who keeps the travertines sparkling and the lions roaring. Well, welcome back to our second edition of Postscript, and we're in a kind of unusual location here today, and we'll talk more about that in just a minute, but I'm here with Deana. So why don't you introduce yourself, Deana, and tell us a little bit about what you do here at the museum, what your title is, what you do.
My name is Deana Coleman. I am the custodian, but I also set up any type of event that we have here at the castle.
Very good. So, you do a lot more than just clean this place, although it's certainly a big place to clean.
Yes,
right?
it is.
So what is the number one thing you do besides clean?
Work on our cold cases.
She's amped up to talk about the castle cold case department, but we'll get to that in a second. So if somebody wants to have an event here at the castle, you mentioned you do the setup for that.
Yep.
Kind of walk me through, like, what would they have to do to have something here, a meeting or,
Yep, so they'd have to get a hold of us. They would book the room if it's available, and then let us know how they want the room set up. I would set it up exactly how they want it. And then they would come in and have their event. And then I would clean it up when they were done.
Okay. Easy as that, right?
Easy as that.
What's the biggest event that you've had to set up for?
Probably annual meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say. No, maybe Choral Society.
They've done some candlelight
concerts here. So that's probably, because we've had over 100 people here for that. So probably the candlelight concert.
Okay. So cleaning, going back to your primary title role there.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing to have to clean around here? There's a lot of weird stuff. So
I don't know. Everything is dusty from the boiler running and cobwebby from the
thrills of an old building.
Right. Exactly. So it's something every day.
Okay. Now, do you clean inside, like the lions' mouths in the lobby?
No, I don't do all that. I dust them, but I don't get right in there.
You might need some dental work done.
Maybe. Maybe.
All right. So you mentioned murder.
Oh, murder,
Cold cases. I should mention that Deana does a lot around here besides just her real job.
Right.
And one of the things that we've kind of done a lot together is sort of get really hyper-focused in on some true crime in Saginaw, right?
That's true.
Talk a little bit about the whole Unsolved Saginaw series.
Yep, the John Doe, who we have no idea who he is. Still don't, probably never will. And then we're working on a couple more for next year, right?
Yeah, so we kind of started out with that, with our current exhibit about the courthouse.
Yep.
And there's a couple of cases mentioned in there, murder case and Wellington Our Bird and some different things, which then got us thinking, we should get more into this. People are into it, right?
People are into murder.
Stay tuned for some future, probably History After Hours talks.
Yes,
That's usually when we've done it, about some upcoming cases. We've got some FOIAs in the works and some discussions with the public libraries too about their murder club, which they have been doing.
Right.
Yep. We might kind of do something together on that too this next year. So stay tuned.
Yes.
So where are we? This is somewhere the public does not get to see.
This is Wayne's World.
Wayne's World, yes.
Yeah, so this is where he does the magic.
Who's Wayne?
Wayne is our maintenance guy. He's the one that fixes everything and mows the lawn, removes the snow, builds our stuff, helps with exhibits.
How come he's not here?
Oh. For anybody that knows Wayne, knows he does not like to be on video.
Yeah, he's not a big fan of having his photo taken
Right.
or apparently being on video or recorded. So
Yes, but other than that, he does great.
But Wayne does amazing work in
Right.
the museum. Can you share with our listeners maybe a little bit about what Wayne does besides just maintenance stuff per se? Like,
Well,
what
most of the
else?
stuff that's been on display, he builds the display units for it. You know, he paints, fixes walls. He does our grass outside to make it look beautiful when you come in, and
Yeah,
all kinds of stuff. So
jack of all trades.
Jack of all
There's a
trades,
lot-
that's for
A lot of
sure.
things around here.
Yes.
So when you're not cleaning the museum or setting up for an event or delving into the cold case files, where are you in the museum?
Usually all over. I'm here. I'm next door at the annex doing things over there because I got to take care of that building over there. I do work on volunteer hours until Sandy's back, and so just little things.
Okay, and you've got an office downstairs.
I do with
here
Wayne.
too.
Yep, down here with Wayne. Yep,
By Wayne's World.
by Wayne's World. Yep,
So this is in the basement.
the
of
basement.
museum.
Yes, the part that nobody sees.
Yes, behind official doors.
Yes.
Public can't get. I know you
Behind
all
the
want to hang
scenes.
out in Wayne's World, but you can't do it. There's a lot of
Right.
dangerous things in here.
Yes.
People could get injured. Plus, the boiler is just around the corner too, and that's roaring today.
All the time. Yes.
Yeah. So, but it's kind of an interesting area.
Yeah.
I think anywhere the public doesn't get to see is kind of interesting. What's your favorite behind the scenes?
Up in the catwalk.
The catwalk. Right?
Yeah.
Well, they get to see part of that.
Part of it, but not all of it.
It goes
All the way around.
all the way around.
Yeah.
The
So
old
there's-
sorting room. Right?
yes.
Centennial Hall.
Yep. Yep. So, I mean, if some of it's like, yeah, it's cool. Runs the whole building. So.
And there's also a shower upstairs in that one.
Up in our, what we call train room, there is a full-on bathroom, shower, sink. Yes. And there's one upstairs where
Yeah.
you guys are at
Yeah.
too. So yes, I don't know what they were doing back then.
Taking a lot of showers, I guess. I don't
They
know.
lived at their job.
Very dedicated individuals
Yes.
here in the government building. I
Yes.
guess. Yeah, lots of hidden places. You also buy snacks.
I do.
right?
I keep everything for the lunch and learns so that everyone can have their sweet treat and their coffee.
Do you take requests?
No. I probably would if someone asked, but nobody has ever asked.
Yeah, you're behind the brownies, the cookies,
Yes. Yep.
all of that.
Yep.
So if you have a complaint,
I'm it.
send it to her. She's the
It'll
one
be
buying
me.
that stuff.
Yep.
I also wanted to mention you did something a little bit unusual, but that we really appreciate. You went down to the state capitol, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
To
Me and
argue
Jennifer.
and do
Yep.
some museum advocacy work that day. You talked to some
Yeah, they.
state reps and
Yep.
how'd
Yeah,
that go?
Amos O'Neill. Well, I mean, I ended up Well, I don't know if what we did worked, but
overall.
everything passed in the budget, so we're good.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall, but that was awesome.
Mhm.
And it's nice to work someplace where you can have opportunities to do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was pretty
yeah, that
pretty
was
cool.
nice.
I couldn't
Yeah.
go that day, so I appreciate you going
Yeah.
with Jen and
Yep.
talking to those people. And you're
Yeah.
right, it seemed to work for now, anyways.
Right for now.
Right. Always continues funding for the arts museums.
Right.
It's always kind of
It's always a fight.
So, all right. Well, let's see. What else do inquiring minds want to know about, do you think?
I don't know.
What do you do besides work here?
Well, I work at Macy's,
Okay.
so I'm there in the evenings when I'm not here during the day.
So you're working from one end of Saginaw
To the other,
yeah.
yep. So I'm there, and then other than that, that's it.
And how long have you been working here?
Oh God, since 2018,
Okay.
in different roles.
Right. What did you do before?
Front desk, worked at the front desk. Then Barb and I kind of switched.
Yeah. Barb kind of semi-retired,
Yep, she
right?
took my place and I took hers. Yep.
So how long have you been working at Macy's?
5 years. Can you believe that? Crazy, right?
How's Macy's doing over there in the mall?
Well, the mall's not doing that great, but Macy's seems to be fine.
Okay. All right. And it's the Christmas season.
It
so-
is the Christmas season, yeah. So, and that's another thing I did here is I decorated
That's right.
Yes, me and some of the volunteers we decorated the castle for Christmas. This will be my one and only year. I helped Sandy out.
Yeah, this year, for anybody that doesn't know, Sandy has been off for a long time, since April. Right?
Yeah.
She was in a very bad car accident, and she's doing good and hopefully coming back soon. It sounds like,
yes.
If not before the end of the year here, certainly in 2026. But Deanna's been picking up some of that slack too on the decorations and volunteer hours now, and all that.
Gotta have it handled. So we did it.
We did it.
And
Everybody
it's done.
jumps in when something needs to be done around here, right?
Yep, that we do.
So a cold case question, since I know this is what people really want to know about.
They do. Mystery and murder. They love it.
Have you been following the most recent Michigan murder that I've seen? That poor woman.
The Rebecca?
By Cadillac, yeah.
Yes, I have. Craziness.
Do you think it was her, a biological mother and stepfather, I think, that they have?
I think they were all in it. They were all arrested, the sister and everybody. I don't know. But they haven't found the baby, I don't think.
No.
So, but they're claiming the baby's dead.
Yeah, who knows? But it's a pretty wild story. But
it's so sad because it's like the girl just reunited with her biological mother.
Yeah.
Like 2-3 years ago, and then ends up dead.
Yeah. So this is what we talk about in the office when
we do when we're
downtime.
Yeah.
But no, our cold case crew here, as we like to think of it, typically we pick a Saginaw-based murder or maybe a disappearance. We have a disappearance coming up here this next year as well. We're going to talk about. But then we try to focus it around Saginaw history too, from that period of time, to kind of ground it in something. And we do
what was happening here in Saginaw, what was going on.
Yeah. We sit around sharing a lot of theories, what we think might have happened, what really went on. So it's a good time. And I'm upstairs, Deanna's downstairs, but you're
I make my way up.
Yeah, she makes her way up. So I don't make it down here nearly as much as I would like to. Sometimes I like to hang out by the boiler when it's cold, though, because I can stay warm. But
too warm down here.
It's very warm down here. Well, thank you, Deanna. I guess
you are welcome.
Anything else you want to add about the castle or your role here, or Wayne, since he refuses to be filmed?
Not that I can think of.
No.
I wish we would have got his picture real quick.
Well, it'll have to be another mystery.
That's true. Wayne is a mystery.
He's a mystery man. If you come to the museum, you might see him. He'll be the guy wandering around, probably wearing a baseball hat.
Yes.
Often camo.
Yes.
So that's Wayne.
It's almost like Bigfoot. You never know where he is.
Yeah, you never know.
Does he exist? Does he not exist?
He exists because somebody's building stuff and fixing things and never ending. In the museum.
But the public doesn't really see him.
Yes. I think he likes it that way, though.
That's true.
Likes to be
behind the
scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for Wayne, the Bigfoot of the museum.
Yes.
Is what I'm hearing. And Deanna, who is the mistress of the museum.
I do everything. Right? I do, yeah.
You fill in at the front desk still.
I do.
On their lunch or, something comes up. You clean.
I clean.
Set up.
Yep.
Solve murders.
Do
it all.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time today. And thank you for joining us for another edition of Postscript. We hope you're enjoying getting to meet and learn a little bit more about everybody that works here at the Castle Museum. You can keep an eye out for our next episode in another couple of weeks. Our goal is to kind of put them out every 2 weeks or so. And again, you can watch those on YouTube or listen on Spotify. So thank you. This is Postscript.